Hi, this is Brad Linder with Liliputing, and this is the Lenovo ThinkPad 8 tablet, which is an 8.3-inch Windows 8.1 tablet with a 1920 by 1200 pixel display, an Intel Atom 3770 Bay Trail processor, standard 64 gigabytes of RAM, and those are all things that really set it apart from most other things on the market, which tend to have 32 gigs and the entry-level model, lower resolution displays, and slightly slower processors. A couple of others had the similar processor. But anyways, it's a Windows 8 tablet, as I mentioned, and it's under the ThinkPad brand, so it has a couple of things that really help set it apart from most of your more consumer-centric Windows tablets. In addition to what I mentioned, there's a, on the side here, USB 3.0 micro USB port, and you can connect that to a docking station or other devices, connect it to an external display, connect it to a keyboard, mouse, etc. We've got power and volume buttons on this side. On this side here we've got a micro HDMI port, and under a little door here that I can't open because I'm holding the camera, there's a micro SD card slot, and on select models there's also a SIM card slot. So there's the micro SD card and SIM. If you look at the back of the tablet, when it's turned on, there's a nice little glow here that indicates it's on. We've got an 8 megapixel rear camera, 2 megapixel front facing camera, and the entry-level model here sells for $399. You can also upgrade to a model with 128 gigabytes of storage. You can get the model with integrated 3G or 4G, and for $49 you can also get an optional cover, which is a magnetic detachable cover. Sort of latches onto the side. When you close the lid over the top of it, it automatically turns off the screen, and when you go to the back, there's actually a flap that hangs out right over the top of this camera. So if you tilt down the flap, the camera turns on automatically, and you can take pictures without removing the entire cover. I believe somebody else is using the cover right now, so we can't show you that in this particular thing, but if you go to liliputing.com, you'll find some pictures of the camera and the cover. So I think that's it for most of the key points. Anything I missed?
No, I think you got everything on the dot.
Okay, so available now, $399 and up, and probably one of the most powerful tablets of its size. Also has a relatively thin bezel, so even though it has a 8.3-inch display and a higher resolution display than most Windows 8 tablets of a similar size, it's not much larger than, say, the Dell Mix 8. Oh, and here comes the cover. So let's take a quick look at how the cover works. You can see that it latches on the back,
then you flip it over,
folds down so that we can get into the camera, and as soon as you do that, the camera app opens. In this case, the camera app was already open, but take my word for it, I've seen it work, it does work. And then let's see what happens when you face me and then close, and so now it's gone to sleep, and you didn't have to hit the power button. Well, it should go to sleep.
I don't know when that go live date is.
Maybe it doesn't work when the camera's on. Yeah. One more try. And when it's working properly and it's not on a show floor,
it does go to sleep.
It's designed to go to sleep.
The other benefit of this is that you can put it into a temp mode, and it can be your viewing, so you can watch your videos, pictures, and things like that as well.
One thing that's not offered for this, that is offered for some other 8-inch tablets, is a portable keyboard cover or keyboard station. And I honestly believe that Dell has, Lenovo, where are we? Has a pretty good reason for that, which is with a high-resolution screen this size, it works pretty well if you're holding it in your hand. If you try to set it down on a table and type using Word, Excel, other things, you're going to find the text to be incredibly tiny. So using something like a docking station with an external display really makes a lot more sense. So for $399, what you got here is a handheld device, or a device that really is powerful enough to use as a desktop-style device if you want to do presentations, hook it up to a projector, hook it up to an external display. But while you could, if you wanted to use a Bluetooth or Bluetooth, right? Bluetooth or wireless keyboard, third-party keyboard, or even just a USB keyboard with an adapter, it's not necessarily designed to do that. So, anyways, that is again a quick overview of the Lenovo ThinkPad 8 tablet, available now for $399 and up. This is Brad Linder with Liliputing.